in five.
Hello, everyone. I'm
Hello.
Maddie,
And I'm Deborah.
and we're absolutely delighted to welcome you, live streamers, with us today. Please leave your name and where you're from in the comments. Lovely, lovely to have you here. Deborah, just say a little bit about yourself, for those of you who don't know you, just as people are
Well,
coming in.
I'm Debra Hurt. I had the great pleasure of meeting Donna in 1986 and starting to study with her because I was living in Ashland, Oregon at the time. So that's 40 years ago.
Ooh,
And
40 years.
I am so grateful.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah.
Now I live in Central Oregon in Bend.
Well, I feel the same way as you. I feel incredibly grateful that my path crossed with the wonderful Donna Eden. And it is nearly 40 years ago as well. But it wasn't in America, it was in London, on a pavement in London. She flagged me down. She saw me walking along this pavement. She flagged me down. And I jumped in the back of a taxi with a woman I'd never met before, and that was Donna Eden. And that was a day that changed my life. Do you ever look back, Deborah, sometimes and think, oh my goodness, if I hadn't have met Donna, what would my life have been? It's amazing. And then I went on to study with her and teach her work. I've written books on it, but most of all, I live it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're here today. We're here today. We are so excited to be able to share with you today what's it called? Unleash the hidden power of the daily energy routine. And that's what we want to do. We want to get behind it and really delve deep into the wisdom of that daily energy routine because I know it's kept me sane for all these years. I think it has you as well, Deborah.
Oh my goodness. I think I would be having a very different experience of 70 years old had I not met Donna 40
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
I'm really seeing that divergence in how people age and how big an impact the DER has had on that process for me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, you wouldn't believe I'm 90, would you?
No, I wouldn't believe it because it's not true.
No, no, it's not true. It's not true. Not true. It's the British sense of humor. Sorry about that. No, but I do agree. I mean, well into my 70s now, and yes, I have challenges, but having the DER and having Donna's work, you feel empowered because when those challenges come, because it doesn't make life easy, it makes it easier because when the challenges come, you know what to do. And if you don't know what to do, just do the daily energy routine, you know? That's it. I tell you what, before we give you a sneak preview of one of the exercises that we'll be talking about on Saturday, let me just address one question which come up. Why does the daily energy routine really matter? Okay, it looks like a simple, basic warm-up set of exercises, but I know we're joking about it now because it brings laughter, it brings lightness, it brings that energy to us. But although we're laughing, it is going to be the most effective, the most profound set of self-care energy exercises that you will ever do. So don't be deceived by that simplicity. Okay, the more I've always known it's worked. Okay, but the more that we've delved into it, and Deborah, I know you'll agree with me on this, is the more you see the amazing wisdom that Donna Eden had in choosing this handful of exercises out of everything that she has available. Not just the wisdom for each individual exercise, but the way they all work together, the synergy. And for me, I don't know about you, Dave, but the daily energy routine is the gift which keeps on giving. And the more you go into it, the more you are in awe of it. And you realize it's you go to, it's all you ever need to do. And I view it. Deborah, I'm going to ask you in a minute just to see how you use it, but I view it really as the core, the nucleus, if you want, the real non, I call it my non-negotiable. I do it every day. You can do it all in one go. You can do it one exercise here, one exercise there, but you do it every day. It's your core. And oh my goodness, at the end of this class we're doing on Saturday, you're going to realize just what a strong foundation it gives you. And all your energies are built then on a strong foundation. And what I do every day, I have this core of the daily energy routine, and then I'll add something. It may be a lifestyle choice. It may be, today I think I'm going to drink more water, or I'm going to do a yoga class, or it may be, I think I'll do Donna's exercise about the root chakra or something. You can add to it, of course, but think of it as this real core. And talking about me, because it's my favorite subject, okay, that I just want to make it a bit personal now, because the way it's helped me are three key things really. Physically, it's really helped me with my joints. I have a family trait of really, really crippling osteoarthritis. I'm nearly mid 70s and I'm fine. I put that down to the DER. My lungs are my challenge. I can breathe. Thank you, DER. I know it. So physically, it's helped me. It also helps you with your emotions. So,
Mhm.
is there anyone out there watching now who has never experienced grief? Nah, we all do to some extent, And what I found a few years ago, I had very, very heavy duty grief. And I got through it, didn't make it go away, but it helped. The DER helped me to process that in its own time, but it helped me. I didn't feel so disempowered. It helps with stress in the same way, and it just keeps all your energies finely tuned, so you can smile and you do feel vital. Deborah, I've waffled on here. Tell us a little bit.
I could listen to you all day, Maddie.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll just keep going. This is what we're like, by the way.
Yes.
We've worked together for many years.
One of the analogies I often draw for students and clients to impress upon them the need to do the DER, but also the fact that the D is very important, the daily aspect of the
Yes,
daily energy routine,
yes.
is that it is simple, it doesn't take a long time, and in that regard, it's like you're brushing your teeth,
Mm.
right? You're gonna brush your teeth multiple times a day. And it doesn't take long, it's not complicated, but if you don't do it, you might lose your friends and lose your teeth. So the DER is much the same way. If you simply take that little bit of time to go through the exercises, and as you pointed out, you can either do them all in one go, which is usually what I do because I it's what I
Mm,
like, or you can split them up and do them throughout the day,
mm,
whatever serves you. What I love about the DER is so often we can feel like the changing circumstances of life or the culture or the news or whatever may be going on may feel so deeply beyond our control. And we can feel battered about by
mm.
changing opinions and good news, bad news, whatever. The DER is a way of
Yeah.
providing very simply and very quietly, day after day after day, the ability to stay strong in your core,
Mm,
to maintain your composure no matter how chaotic the
mm,
environment tends to be, so that you can be that good leader in the room, the one that stays in the forebrain,
mm,
the one that enables people to be calm and be present because you can manage to be
mm,
calm and
mm.
be present. And so right now in the world as it is, I think if you only did the
Yeah.
DER for nervous system re-regulation, you would find that
Mm.
it was utterly invaluable.
That's such a good point as well, because you become a little beacon of stability, and that energy ripples out. to your loved one, even to your animal companions, because
Oh,
there's so much
absolutely.
collective energy out there that's going on. So, it's not all about you. It's about others. It's about the planets. As Donna says, it's raising that vibration. I tell you what, should we give them a very, very a short sneak preview of something which we're going to do on Saturday?
Oh, yes.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do
Okay.
it.
So
Deborah.
let's talk a little bit about the kidney thump, because that's one of our four thumps that's part of the daily energy routine. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the routine, just follow along. You'll get it. It's so easy, so simple. The K27 that we're referring to is the 27th point on the kidney meridian. So it's on the upper chest. If you go to your clavicle, your collarbone, and you find the little knobbies at the end, go
Knobbies,
slightly.
is that a technical term?
That's a
The little
technical
knobbies
term.
at the end.
Those little knobbies at the end. Then you're going to move slightly toward your shoulders and roll under the clavicle. And now move back toward the midline until you're nestled into that little spot between the ribs and right up against the breastbone, the sternum. You should be able to fall right
Yeah.
into those little depressions in between the ribs and in between the collarbone and the sternum, the collarbone and the breastbone. This is K27. So, what's the big deal about K27? Well, if we go back to how the Taoists look at how the human body is created, they talk about at our conception that the radiant circuits are the first thing to enliven our physical form, making that bridge between the physical and the non-physical. Now, if you're not familiar with radiant circuits, you will be.
Yes.
It's a wonderful area of inquiry.
Yes, if
So
we talk in a strange language, if you're new to this, all will be
all
explained.
will be explained. So those very first forces that begin to inhabit our material body after conception, they come in and then they start to turn. And the Taoists say it creates a vortex, which then becomes the kidney meridian. So the kidney meridian starts on the bottom of the foot with K1. So you can see this is the bottom of your foot where the ball of the foot kind of comes in a little bit of a point there. That's K1.
You can see we have very sophisticated visual aids.
Very, very sophisticated. So
It's lovely, Deborah.
K1 is the beginning of the meridian system. It is the beginning of how we started to build our bodies. So K1, if you can imagine, kisses the ground
Mm.
every time we take a step. So it's in constant communication with the earth.
Mm.
And so that energy in the kidney meridian is coming up from the bottom of the foot and coming up along the midline, all the way up the chest. And it culminates in these points right here, the K27 points. I think one of the names for these points are the Shu Mansion. So
Mm.
the Taoists say that once the qi began to flow through the kidney, so it gets to the end of the kidney, then it explodes like a fountain into all the other meridians. So kidney is this wellspring of life force, this wellspring of vitality that we pull up
Mm.
and then gets. I just keep seeing it as kind of a fountain out of the chest
Yeah.
into the entire body, into all of the
Mm.
meridians. Now we know that kidney rules the ears, so we've got energy going up to the ears. Donna also sees the energy moving from these points up to the eyes, and it's going into all the meridians. So kidney knows all about our vitality and our resources and how much how
Mm.
much energy we have to devote to our day to day. So we can enliven that simply by focusing on these points, almost like drawing the energy up the channel. So typically, you might see someone thump these points. So just with your fingertips, you're going to that spot on either side of the breastbone and you're going to tap. You can do it with your two hands. You can cross your two hands, which makes kind of a nice
Mm.
and kind of a nice cozy feel. You can do it with your two hands. You can do it with one hand. And if the thumping feels like it's a bit too much, too intense, or too harsh for where you are on a particular day, you can just hold the points or you can rub the points. It's a nice way to just drop into the body's experience of vitality and just see
Mm.
what will help amplify my vitality today. What will help me make the best use of the resources that I'm given for this day. So rubbing, holding, thumping.
Actually, what you're saying as well is just coming in sometimes. Sometimes you can be very sensitive to lots of thumping, so it's sometimes introducing it really slowly and maybe just in the biofield, just an inch or so off, and then talk to the energy, say, I'm going to connect with you, kidney. Oh, and just come in slowly. Others of you may like, oh, I don't want to do any of that. Let's go in and really tap it hard, and
Just give it a
experiment.
good going over.
But this is what I think we're going to be really talking about and trying to encourage on Saturday is to create that curiosities. Okay, Deborah said that, but what happens if I cross? What happens if I tap with that finger rather that or that little triad? What happens, And I think that that's the secret of the nuances, isn't it, Deborah, of
Yeah.
the DER, that make it relevant to you as an individual. Sorry, I interrupted you
No,
there.
no, 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 no. I love that. And it also emphasizes the fact that we are not machinery.
Yes.
We are different every day. And
Yeah.
how do we know about what those differences are through time if we don't have awareness? If we don't tune in from time to time to kind of take stock and see
Mm,
this is a day of great vitality, or this is a day where I'm not, I
mm,
really don't have as much vitality as I'd like. And the
mm,
DER is a wonderful, gentle, productive way
mm,
to cultivate that awareness of your body and your energies
mm,
and really amplify and enhance
mm.
them.
And I'd add another thing about kidney energy. They believe that it's a sacred reservoir of energy.
Mm,
When your kidney energy runs out, so do you. You
that's
depart. Okay. So the more you safeguard it in your earlier years, the more you have available. And I think, Deborah, this is what's happened to us in a way.
yeah.
Please, touch wood. Is we've worked with lots of energies, but including this K27 for long enough that we still have quite a good reserve in our reservoir, in our kidney reservoir. So do it. Let's all do it now. Okay,
Great
so
idea.
let's all do it. So feet on the ground, wherever you are, and I like to imagine you all over the world. Okay, feet on the ground. And I like to just take a couple of nice deep breaths before we do anything and just notice how you feel. And then in your way, strong, weak, fast, slow, whatever, tap these points. If you're not sure, just come to that area. Your fingers will find them. If you relax, your fingers will find them. They're master points, which means there's less electrical resistance on the surface of the skin. So your fingers will be attracted to them. So let's do that just for 10 seconds. Smile, breathe, and tap. And that's it. That's all you have to do once
Ooh,
a day.
that was good.
You
I
got
needed
10
that.
seconds a day for, oh yeah, I like that one. I love that one. I love it. Now, that's just a sneak preview of a little bit, we're teasing you of what we're going to be covering next Saturday. Okay, we really will go into depth into every single one of those exercises that are featured. And we want to make it fun. You see that Deborah and I have worked together for many years. We are very curious. We do believe in having fun, but at the same time sharing very profound and useful information with you. Because this class will give you an understanding of the exercises that just take it to another level. Okay, they still work even if you didn't understand them because it's energy. But this class builds, I think, a connection with the DER that makes it truly your friend for life. It really does. I have to say, Deborah, I think the thing that really turned me on to the DER is when I first met Donna. I was doing it all the time, and then I got a bit lazy and I didn't do it for a few days. And suddenly I felt the difference. And that's
Yeah,
what may happen to you. You'll do it. You'll be, keen. You'll do it. And it's subtle, but you do suddenly you think, oh, I am feeling better, feeling whatever way. I like to objectively evaluate something. And then you get a bit lazy for a few days and you think, oh, I'm feeling a bit tired, or your sleep's not quite so good, or you're feeling a bit moody, or my glass is half empty, not half full. And then you
yeah.
think, didn't do my daily energy. And those are the moments, don't be disheartened if ever that happens, because they give you the knowing within that this is your best friend, the daily energy routine. Okay, so we're not going to talk any more about the exercises. We're just tempting you with that little preview. But I think it's suffice to say, on Saturday, we will be giving you, wouldn't you say, Deborah, the nuances to expand the
Yeah.
simplicity, the nuances to tailor it to your specific needs, and I think, whether you are absolutely brand new to the daily energy routine or whether you're a seasoned practitioner, I think we'll be able to share with you things that you'll be quite surprised at. I mean, I know, Deborah, we were in awe of some of the things that we were discovering of why this works, how it works, exposing the depth of it. So anyway, I'm getting all excited now because we are excited to be sharing this with you on
We
Saturday.
are.
We really, really are. And we're going live, so anything happens when Deborah and I are live together. Sometimes we think of things
That's a
on the
true
spur at the
thing.
moment, and you'll be the first to hear of it, hear of
That's
it.
right.
Um, but we'll have fun. So, um, well, let me tell you a little bit of a few logistics, a little less of this frivolity and a few logistics now. I think Kelmy is putting the link up in comments. I mean, the link will find its way to you, I am sure. But it will be next Saturday. Oh, look, it
There we
appeared
go.
magically. You see, you can perform magic like that when you do the DER. I can see it. Yeah. Okay, it's next Saturday. Okay, February the 28th.
Which is
It is
Donna's birthday.
it is Donna's birthday, and that's an added bonus if you're there, because Donna is going to be joining us at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I hope she's not going to watch this because I think we've all got to sing happy birthday to her. I don't know how that works technologically. It may be you and me singing it to her.
Oh, heaven help us.
But we'll all send her lots of birthday love and cuddles and
Yes.
83. 83. My goodness, she's so amazing. She's so amazing for 83. Okay, so it's next Saturday, February the 28th. Pacific time, it's 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, in the UK, London time, that will be 4 p.m. to midnight. Now, I can hear some of you say, oh, I can't stay up that late. You know, you don't have to. We have a cunning plan. If you can't make it, or if you don't want to stay up late, there'll be a replay which is included in the fee. So there's a replay. So no excuses. I will stay up to midnight because I will be doing my daily energy routine and have lots of energy. So that's the time. Now, I think it's going to be $197, but at the moment, until Friday, I think they've got one of those early bird. offers on where you save $50. So it's $147. Okay, that includes the replay and everything. But the beauty of it is, if you're not quite sure, if you think, oh, I don't know if I can put up with these two for an entire day, if you're not sure, there is a no quibble 30-day money back guarantee. I'm trying to get my words right. Basically, it means if you're not happy, they won't ask any questions. They will refund all your money. Deborah and I will cry because we want every single one of you to walk away from that class on Saturday thinking, great, this is something I can use for the rest of my life. Life can get difficult, the collective, the world can get difficult, but I have something which I can use and it's going to help me. I'm not alone. I want you to, we want you to walk away feeling empowered by it and loving us and not asking for that refund. We want you to be happy with it. The registration link is Eden. I'm going to just read it so I don't get it wrong. edenmethod.com/daily-energy-routine, as it is on that little slide there. So hop on there. That will give you all the details, and you can register. I really, really, really hope you can. What else do I want to say? I tell you, I always get asked a couple of questions here, and I've sort of covered one of them. The thing I'm often asked is, do I need to already know the daily energy routine? No, you don't. Okay. Believe it or not, you can have a seasoned practitioner who will get something out of this class, and you can have someone who didn't even know what K27 was. Well, you do now, don't you? It doesn't matter. What I would say to you, but you don't have to do this, is if you are absolutely brand new and have never come across this before, pop on to Donna Eden's YouTube channel. I'm sure Calmy can magic that link somewhere or just put it in. And on there, you'll find the official, make sure it's the official, not an imitation, the official Donna Eden Daily Energy Routine. Play that. You see our lovely Donna. She's so infectious. She's so joyful doing the daily energy routine. So you will familiarize yourself with it. You don't have to do that, but it's an idea. It's something you can do beforehand. So no, it doesn't matter it doesn't even matter if you don't know what a meridian is, because whilst we will be going into depth, we will take a moment to explain certain phrases or words, So if you're new to it, we don't want you to feel lost. We want to embrace you in
Yeah.
it. What's the other things? Again, what if you can't attend the whole day? It doesn't matter. I told you we got that cunning plan. You've got the replay available, and you can plug in any time. And I think that replay, you get it for life, especially if you download it. I'm not sure the technical thing, but you've got life access. So it may be that you keep it and you're doing your daily energy routine and you think, this is the Virgo metal in me. I can't believe I'm telling everyone what to do with it. But a great thing that I used to do was I would take one exercise a week. I do the daily energy routine in total every day, and then I'd take one exercise a week and I'd really dive deep into it. And you can put us on your replay, just hear that little bit about that one exercise and really bring all your focus and attention and embed that exercise in you. And over the course of sort of a couple of months, you will have embedded every single exercise and its true meaning into your very energy, your very mind, So that's really it. I think. Deborah, do you want to add anything that they may find useful?
I think you've covered it really beautifully. We really are hoping for a broad spectrum audience
Mm-hmm.
so that we can go into depth and also introduce new people. We want to bring more of you into the fold.
Yes. Come join us.
Come
Come
join
join
us,
us.
learn the daily energy routine, find out how it can improve your life.
Yeah.
Now, one
Because
thing,
it's
go
go on.
ahead.
No,
Oh,
you go.
I was just going to say one thing that sometimes students will have a little trouble with is they'll learn the daily energy routine and they will have so much enthusiasm and they try to teach it to everyone that they know and they don't understand why not everybody is going to jump on board. Don't worry about that. You
Yeah.
keep doing your daily energy routine.
Yes.
Because what will happen is people, even people that you don't know well, will come up and say, "You seem so happy and
Yes.
calm all the time. How do you do it?" Oh, would you like to see how?
Yeah.
So,
And you can
so you will
slowly,
become a model of
yeah.
stability and strength.
And I love that you use those two words because I'd like to end just by saying that that's what the DER has given me. Those two words, Deb, you're absolutely spot on. It's given me a deep stability, a stillness, a serenity, and a strength, an ability to laugh, and a balance in my life. And both of us really want to share what we have gotten out from the daily routine and Donna's work. We want to share it with you on Saturday. We want to do it in a fun way because we both believe that if you are relaxed and you're having fun, you're going to absorb it that much more deeply. We want you to enjoy it and carry it with you for the rest of your lives, as we have.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, from both of us, we really, really hope to see you on Saturday,
on Saturday,
8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Pacific time.
Pacific time. And London, do your daily energy routine and you'll stay up till midnight with me. Bye bye.
Bye.